Baby Becca draws.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rebecca and today we're drawing a fall fairy. Let's get into the sketching. The sketching process was quite the struggle for me this time because leaves. I don't know how to draw leaves as wings, and that was the process that took me the longest. I drew these like a million times, and I don't know why it was so difficult for me because I've drawn leaves before and they weren't difficult to draw. But for some reason, I just couldn't get wing leaves right. Maybe it's because I was using too small of paper and trying to squish her onto a 4x6 piece of paper instead of something bigger. But you know what? It worked out in the end, so everything's fine. And yeah, so I wanted to talk about the intro because the intro is new. I keep changing my intro, and I know you guys are like, why you keep changing your intro? Why you keep changing your intro? Maybe you're thinking that in your brains, because I know you guys have not been commenting that. Please comment, because I like reading the comments, and I like your comments, and I read through what I have for comments, which is usually like one, but they're fun to read when I do get them, because on my last one, which is Sketchup Tour, someone gave me a great critique about like art that I had done a few years ago, just saying that I think they might have thought that it was my current sketchbook, but that was from 2016, so a few years ago. But yeah, so they gave me a great critique that if I practice more real life things, then I would be better, and now I know, and so please comment. Okay, anyway, I'm drawing the face now. The shirt thing was just leaves, and my process of doing that was more like, I want a crop top, but like leaves, and then I wanted regular pants, and that was my process. And drawing the face was really fun, and that's my favorite part of every drawing the face, even though this face turned out okay. I'm gonna say okay for this. If you hear noise in the background, that is my dog. He's a pain. Okay, I'm drawing the hair now, and I drew 2 space buns because I love space buns. I love drawing space buns on my characters. I need to stop. But yeah. But then I was like, I need something, so I put hair behind her to like separate her body from her leaf wing thingies. And I think she turned out really cute. And the sketch, I think she's a really cute little sketch. And then drawing her collarbones. So I was close up on collarbone sketching. Don't know why. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just ramble about random things that I'm doing. But isn't that what most commentary videos are when you're talking about your art? It's not. I feel like you guys might want to hear about something else. Oh, look, there's a cat. That's Oliver. And then I also have another little kitten that we just got named Toby, but that was Oliver. He just popped in to say hi. And now I'm erasing the sketch because I'm finished and I want to paint it. And I'm using watercolors. And the watercolors are really fun to use for this, but once the sketch is erased, yeah, like completely erased, finish erasing it already, and then I tape it down, then it doesn't buckle. Yeah, this is, the taping down of the paper isn't for like a border or anything. I'm using it so the paper doesn't buckle as much, which it doesn't, to be completely honest, when I do this. So you can't see, but I'm mixing the skin color off camera. I should probably show the fact that I'm actually doing that, but I'm not gonna do that. So now I'm painting the skin. The skin was fun to paint because I really like the skin tone for some reason. It's like a nice deep red coppery color, and I really like it. And I just look at it, I'm just like, that's a nice skin tone. I'm like, I should save that skin tone like in my watercolor colors that are great red-ish brown skin tones, because sometimes I can't decide whether I want a reddish brownish skin tone or a yellowy or a goldish or color for skin. So I should just add a whole bunch of different options and just mix them with different colors and just see what I get. That's actually a really good idea. I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll do it for a video, like a mixing skin color video. I don't know why I would do that for a video. I mean, there's plenty of how to mix skin color videos that are way more knowledgeable than mine will be, or would be if I did make it. I have not made it. So, what am I doing? Oh, okay. I was like, what am I coloring in? I was like, oh, it's the arm. Okay. So it's coloring in the arm. And then I really like these watercolors. They're called the Phoenix, I believe. I'm getting it. I'm checking. They're called the Phoenix Fine Artist Material Watercolor. And then it says artist, and it's spelled color with a U. So not from America. I'm such a turd. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know what I'm mixing colors for the, what the heck are they called? Leaves? Yeah. Okay, so the purple leaves were really fun color to mix together. I like mixing all the colors for the leaves because they were just fun to do. The leaves were fun to make because I never get to do a bunch of little sporadic colors in my art because usually it's just one color for each like thing. But for leaves, fall leaves are perfect to make like a million different colors and not be like tie-dye or like paint splatter or something like that, because I want colors, but I don't like doing a bunch of rainbow stuff. Like, rainbows are nice and all, but I don't want everything to look rainbowy. Sometimes I just like colors that are in the same color family that just look nice. Like, fall is a good color scheme. Think about it. Everything, it goes so well together. Maroon, orange, yellow, purple. Perfect. They're perfect color scheme. And like browns and stuff. It's perfect. That's why I model my life after the season of fall. I fall a lot. I am beautiful, but I'm dying. I'm also getting ready to leave summer forever because I don't like it. The only reason I like summer is because I don't have school. That is the truth. Sorry, not sorry. I hate school. Stay in school, kids, if you're in 8th grade, but then I say high school should be fudged and forgotten about by everyone because it's pretty useless after a certain point unless you want to learn how to divide a triangle into 6 different pieces and 19 different angles. I'm going on a school tangents. I'm done going on the school tangents because it will last forever. Okay, so now I'm doing these leaves, and it was so fun to do them. They were so much fun to paint. I really like the way the watercolor looks in the camera when it's wet, because it just looks very white and pale, and then as it dries, it just gets darker. But it's not actually getting darker, it's just the reflection of the light on it. And if you're wondering why the lighting changed, it's because I added the pan in to the video that I'm using to hold the watercolors, which is not an actual like good pan. Let me just tell you what that is. It is a lid to a pencil case. That's what that is. So if you're wondering what it is, it's the lid to a pencil case. It was fun though. I use things that I have to. You don't need palettes. To be completely honest, I don't hold my pencils in the pencil case forever anyway, because I find it inconvenient to have to lug a huge metal container around. So I just put them in like a pouch thingy a pencil pouch. Like, you know those things that you get at school to hold your pencils in? Yeah, that kind of thing. Oh, I should talk about these pants. They made me very aggravated. These pants, I made them the wrong color to start with. And then I had to fix it. So I just redid it, and I had to blotch a bunch off because so what I did is I kept wetting it with water until it got to a point where I could just dab it off with a paper towel because I knew it was wet enough. And then I added color back because the problem before it was the fact that I didn't add enough water to the watercolors and they were very gloopy and I didn't want it to dry like very streaky, so I just went over it again and then like made a slight gradient from like almost like a little bit more of a yellowy green to the darker, more like sappy green. Hey Casey, sap green. If you don't know what I'm referring to, don't know how you found me. I really don't. I mean, you'd have to go through millions of YouTube artists to find the lowest of the low like myself. I'm sorry, I'm not the lowest of the low. Well, in my mind I am. I mean, other people's minds, they are the lowest of the low, so I don't know. There's something wrong with my brain. Okay, so for the hair, I wanted it to be a dark brown, but not like black brown. I want it to be still, I wanted you to still know that it was brown. Because sometimes browns are so dark that they're almost black. And if there's no other black in the image, then it's essentially, it looks like black. But I wanted it to gradient from red, and that's what I did. I really like the way it turned out and looks. And now I'm adding stripes to the pants that are like orangey colored because I can and because that was what was in my sketch. And I thought the pants would look boring without anything because the top is so fun and the leaves behind her are so fun. And now to tie the green into the whole look, I give her green eyes. So then it's like there's green in more than one part of the image. That's how to make things look good, people. You just put a color that you have in the image somewhere else, so then it looks balanced. Balance, the foundation of art. That's not true. Some art is very unbalanced and it still looks good. I don't know how, though. There just must be really good artists that can just fudge it. I can't. So I have to make things look somewhat balanced, otherwise my art looks like garbage. I'm very nice to myself, I promise. In my dreams. Oh, we're back. We're doing the lips. Oh, here's why I mess up. I messed up the lips. I colored in the teeth. I see the mistake that I had done. I tried to fix it and I couldn't fix it. So then I used a white pencil. It doesn't look as good as it would have with the white teeth that I originally had, but hey, it's what I had to work with. Now I'm going with more pencils to like outline and shade some stuff. And I shaded the arms and the hands and stuff with this lighter brown. And then I go in with a darker brown to like outline the outside of the hair. That's a little even lighter brown to shade the skin. I used like a reddish brown, I guess, then I used this caramelly brown color to shade. And I'm using the Arteza colored pencils and the Prismacolor Premier colored pencils. And I have the 12 pack and wait, 16 or 12? I don't remember, I'm sorry. I might have it right here, so. It is never mind, it's 24. It's 24 colored pencils. 24, I have the 24 pack of these pencils. And yeah. Oh, if you saw me add blushes, that's my favorite thing. And now I'm coloring the eyes with the green color. Because I really like coloring the eyes. I don't know why I just did that. I'm sorry. I want to know something. Is my voice annoying? Because my sister think that I sound like a man because I have very deep, slightly raspy sounding voice. I don't think I sound like a man. I think I sound like me. Okay. We're moving on from this. I'm coloring the stripes on the pants with a brighter orange to make the stripes pop more because they were very dull because I put them on top of the green. I didn't like do the green stripes because that takes too much time and I'm not that talented. So, and then I go over with a yellow to like alternate so it's not boring. As I said, don't like boring things. Don't know what's wrong with me. You can't see what I'm doing right now because I didn't record it properly. Yeah, didn't record it. I was checking to make sure like I wasn't just not in frame. No, I didn't record it. Sorry. It wasn't in frame though. And that's the issue. Okay, now I'm going in with the orange for some reason and I am putting it on the leaves even though I know later on I'm going to go over those with a brown color pencil to make the veining in the leaves look better. Because right now I'm going around the pencils, not going around the pencils, going around the back wing leaf thingies with like the colors of where that section is and make them look better. I don't know if it's making them look better or not though. I'm really not sure. And then I go and I'm just continuously adding more things like red and orange and pink and yellow. And now I'm coloring the bottom of a leaf with red and then smudging it and then using the red to go on the other side and yellow and making some areas of the drawing look brighter by adding pencil to them. Like you see those lighter parts that were yellowy colored, but I wanted them to be more yellowy, so I added more yellow. And this is where I'm adding the veining of the leaves with the colors. Yeah, that didn't look good. But yeah. So now I'm adding highlights. I just added the highlights and to the face. I added cheeks. There were already cheeks. I added cheek highlights, a nose highlight, eye highlights, and lip highlights. Lip highlights don't look that great, to be honest. Whatever. Okay. Now I'm outlining the leaves with brown because I said I was going to do that anyway. After I'm done doing the veining of the leaves, it just still kind of looks kind of boring. So I continued doing it to like all the leaves because I thought the other leaves needed to look more brown too. Yep, see, veining the other leaves with the brown because they also looked kind of turdy. And now I'm adding highlights to the baby leaves. I love the baby leaves, and I loved the highlights I added them because they made it look better. And like when it's big, not when it's small. When it's small, it looks kind of bad, but you know. Oh, I must have not caught the footage of me highlighting the hair and then like dabbing it off like I did the sleeves, but then I went over with color to make the hair like highlights look brighter. And then the front pieces, they're like the bangy bits. Okay, and I guess this is the finished image. But I do go in and I sign my name and then put the date after I sign my name. My name's Rebecca. And then I add the date. And then I am like, hey, this is the finished drawing. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos of mine. And then this is what I did, and I added some line art, and then that's it. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.